guys. Oh, today's Wednesday. So, today is our regular Wednesday. Okay? So, yesterday, I talked about what does it mean to be silly. Okay, what does it mean to be silly? That was yesterday. But today I'm doing a review. Today I will be doing a review of what does it mean to be silly. That is today. So I'm going to talk about that now. So being silly is when you're being silly. You don't act silly, right? You don't talk silly, right? You don't talk silly to people. Oh, and I'll be doing like a mix from what's it mean to be rude week. Yeah, we can do like a mix from that too. Do like a mix from what's it mean to be rude. So being silly, you are looking at yourself in the mirror. That's being silly, right? And then you keep on looking at yourself in the mirror, and that's being like a kid, right? Yeah, you don't do that. Oh, and you don't stand. You don't stand in the front of the TV. You don't. When your parents is watching TV, you don't stand in front of it. You don't. I did that when I was 5. Yes, and my dad got yelled at me because I stand in front of the TV. Can you? Yeah. It's like watching the Young Wrestlers, and then you stand in the front of the TV. You don't. So you don't think about the past, right? You don't think about what happened on the Young Wrestlers in the past. You don't. You don't think about the young in the Wrestlers in 2016. You don't. It's old news, right? Think about now. You start thinking about the Young in the Wrestlers this year, right? Not now, right? You don't think about what happened last year on the Young Wrestlers. Think about this year, right? Yeah. So yesterday I was busy. I was doing something. No, this morning. I was doing something this morning. So I'm doing this today, just now, at this time, 8:13, right? You don't act and you don't toot and fart. That's disgusting. You say excuse me, right? Yeah. Oh, so at school, so if you have gas at school, let's say you burp, you are burping, burp, burp, burp. So let's say you are burping, right? You are burping, and you don't say excuse me. So you are burping, right? You are burping. And hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hear you. let me try this again. So at school, so let's say if you have gas and you are burping, right? You are burping, burp, burping, burp. You are burping. No, not burping. Burp in, burp. Burp. So let's say you have the burps. You're burping. You're burp, burping. And you look at your teacher and you say, "Oh, what should I say now?" You say, "Excuse me." You don't look at your teacher and you say, "Oh, what should I say after I burp?" You say, "Excuse me." Right? And your teacher is saying to you, you know what to say. "Excuse me," right? Yeah. If you don't, rude. Sounds like you're a pig. It sounds like you're a pig, right? Oh, and you don't pretend that you're throwing up. You go, "Bleh, bleh." It's not nice. You don't. You So let's say you're watching a movie. Yes, you are watching a movie and you are laughing because the movie is funny, right? Yeah. But you don't laugh over nothing. That's silly, right? Yeah, when people are laughing and you're giving away, you don't. It's being silly, right? Yeah. Just laugh. Can you just laugh if something is funny? Well, let's say if you're watching a movie and one of the scenes from that movie is funny, so you can laugh at that one of the scenes from this movie, right? Yeah. Or let's say if there's a picture of me laughing because something is funny, something that's funny, you just don't need to be afraid of that. That's how it looks like, right? Yeah. Or working outside, right? Yep. That's no need to be afraid of that. Because a picture of you working outside, right? Yeah, like picking up sticks or putting the stones into the barrel. There's pictures of that, and you're looking at them, right? Yeah. Or you dig some dirt into a bag. Right? I think I will be doing that today too, right? Yep. Yes. Oh, and I think you are at a KW Hub at Ottawa, and you're being silly, and you're talking silly to your summer coaches, from the KW Hub at Ottawa, just talking silly. Then you say, and you look like this and you say, when now? That's silly. So let's say you are at the KW Hub at Ottawa. So let's say you have to practice your typing. You have to practice your typing skills. And then you let your summer coach type for you. That's lazy. Very lazy. Can you type yourself? Yeah, that's lazy. And you don't complain to some coaches. So you are going on a city bus. You are going on that city bus with your summer coaches from the KW Hub at Ottawa, and you are complaining and you are waiting for the city bus to come, and you are complaining and say, oh, come on, where is it? Oh, come on, where is it? Oh, I want to sit down right now. Can I sit down? Just complaining. You don't complain to your summer coaches from the KW Hub at Ottawa. You don't. It's complaining. Like, oh, when is the bus comes yet? You know when the bus comes yet. You know when. Right? Listen to this. When you are a kid, you don't act like a baby. And when you are a teenager, you don't act like a kid. And when you are an adult, you don't act like a teenager. Right? And when you are a senior, when you are a senior, you don't act like an adult. Right? Big stretch. So let's say you are doing a work contract. Yes. So at school. At school, and you do a work contract in the portables. When you get to school, you go in the classroom. You go in the classroom, and when your teacher asks you to don't sit down at your desk because you will be doing your work contract in the portables. And when your teacher is telling you to don't sit at your desk, and you go ahead and sit down at your desk, that's what you call not listening. It's not following directions. So it's not listening. Can you listen to your teachers when you ask something? You do it. Yeah? Okay? When asks you don't sit down at your desk, you don't sit down at your desk in the classroom. Just go to the classroom, empty out your backpack, take out your Chromebook out of your backpack, and go to the portables. Right? Because you'll be doing your work contract. Your work contract is sharpening pencils. Right? And do faster before one of your assignments. Right? Or classes on Zoom, right? At school, yeah. Oh, it's rude. It's rude. So say your dad. Your dad. So let's say my dad. My dad, he is working. He is working today. And when he goes downstairs, well, he works upstairs, right? And when he goes downstairs in the mornings, so in the mornings, right? And he's going to make us breakfast, let's say at 9 o'clock in the morning. He's making us breakfast. And then you say this to yourself and you say, was he downstairs already? He's supposed to be downstairs at lunch. You don't think that's very rude. Oh, do you know what's different about my dad? He is working until 3:30 today. 3:30. Yeah. My dad, he's working at 7:30 to 3:30. Yes. You know when, right? Yep. You know when. You know when your dad. You know when your dad gets out of work at, right? You know when. You know when. You know when your parents gets out of work at, right? Yeah. You know when, right? Yep. And I know when I'm working at too, right? Yeah. I know what time. Yep. Oh, I'm working in this year's Christmas. Yep. I'm working. I am working. Yes, I am working this year's Christmas. and that we were not doing this, but differently. Okay? But on the on the end of November, I'll be introduced Thursdays. Some people does not know Thursday is, so you have to introduce Thursday to some people. Okay? Some other theme I'll talk about that. In November 2022. Okay? No, December. Yeah, in Christmas. Sorry. Just before New Year's. Okay? And you don't talk to yourself while you're doing yard work. You don't. Okay? Oh, this is being very lazy. So, can you don't practice your city bus training all day? This is lazy. Can you just do it? Okay? Oh, my bus training is good so far. I got my report. Oh, I'm all done. I'm all done. I'm all done. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am all done. The KW have Ottawa. I'm all done now. From the KW have, I'm all done. No, it's back to regular Wednesday. Whew, sigh relief. Well, you did a very good job on taking a break, so give you 2 thumbs up. So anyways, this year, my one of my friends, one of my friends who just graduated, one of my friends from high school, their name is Khalil and Bendagi and Khalil. So I'll give Khalil and Bendagi and Khalil, I'll give them, you did a very good job when you were in high school. Okay? But next year is one of my friends from high school who will be graduating in 2023. Yeah, that's my friend Sasha. So I hope you live a good life, Sasha. So have a good life in your future. But one of my friends from high school, he is so dramatic. Yeah. He wants to be in movies. Yep. Oh, me too. I want to be in movies too. But not just Christmas. I'm doing something else. Yeah. I wish. I'm like a celebrity, so on Instagram. So it's pretty cool. And Facebook. I will be famous one day. Oh. So I am an artist. So yes, today I draw this guy, this character from the That Nightmare Before Christmas. And I draw this guy, Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yep. Oh, the other day I drew Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. That's very cool. I'm an artist. I do step-by-step drawing every day. Weeks and weekends. Yep. Oh, I've got to mention. I forgot to mention on what is my favorite Christmas movie. I forgot to mention the one video when I was talking about what is my favorite Christmas movies. And again, I forgot to mention I like this movie. It's called Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I forgot to mention that on that week. On what is my favorite Christmas movie week. Okay, I forgot to mention that on that week. Okay. Yeah. Or if you want, you can take a picture of your old drawings. Okay, you can if you wanted to. You can take a picture of that too. Oh, and you don't do that too. You don't do that. It's being silly. So let's say. Oh, so let's say you're in downtown. So I was Sega. So my cottage is at Wasaga Beach. Wasaga. Wasaga. How do you pronounce it? Wasaga. Wasaga Beach. Wasaga. No, Wasaga. Wasaga. Yeah, that's my cottage. It's at downtown Wasaga. Are you being silly? Was being silly. And you don't act like a fool in a grocery store. You don't. Oh, I'm gonna have spaghetti today. Spaghetti and meatballs today. I'm having that for supper. That's gonna be my supper. Yeah. Because I'm having lunch at home. So I'm having lunch at home today. But I'm going out somewhere to have supper. Going to my grandma's. Yep. So Mike is my mom's friend. My mom's friend named Judy, and she has a brother named Mike. So Mike, he lives with my grandma. And he's gonna make spaghetti. No, he just made spaghetti yesterday. And I'm having that today. Yeah, spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah. Hopefully y'all like it. Yep. That's 1:15. Yep. 1:15 until 4 o'clock. Yes. Yeah. You don't be rude, you be nice to people, right? Oh. So you are at the wedding, right? You are at the wedding. And so on the dance floor, so in the end, at the wedding, at the wedding, and there's a dance floor at the end, a dance party at the end, right? And you're being silly, and you dance silly, and it's being silly, right? Yeah. Like bending your head and doing head bending like this. That's, you don't do that. Can you just dance? You don't just stand there, you dance, right? You dance with other people. Then you don't know, right? Hey? You start making conversations with people, hey? You don't be quiet. Can you talk? Be talkative, okay? Well, I'm doing a review of that. So on this channel, I'll be doing a bunch of different reviews. Or this next week's. Next week? Yes, I'm doing next week. Oh! Yeah. Yes, I'll be doing next week. So next week, I will be talking about, I'll be doing a review of how you talk to people, making conversations, and how to make friends with conversations. So I just remember the other week I talked about that. Yes, I just remembered the other week I talked about how do you talk to people and making conversations and how to make friends. But I'm doing a review of that, okay? I'll be doing a review of that. Okay, so that's next week. Oh, and you don't swear at school. So at school, you don't swear. No. Oh, I was swearing at middle school. Yes, I did. I'm in the past. So my middle school was West Heights. West Heights. It was from grade 7 and grade 8, but I was in grade 7. This is 2012, and I was swearing. So in journal presentations, we talked about our weekends, right? So let's say I talked about my weekend to the whole class when I was in middle school. And I told everybody that I went to my opas for the big family get-togethers. And I told everybody about my weekend, and I said like this: this weekend I went to my omas and my opas for a meal with the family, with the big family, and for dessert we had apple pie. But I did not say apple pie, I say apple piss. That was swearing. No, for dessert we had apple pie. Then I said for dessert I had apple piss. You don't say that. You're talking silly. And my teacher met me in the hallway. Yeah, Miss Gilpin, yeah. No, nice. Be nice. You don't tell people that. You don't. And you don't tell people that you've been throwing up in the past. That's not nice. Okay? That's not nice. Be nice. What? Oh, so if you do guitar lessons, guitar lessons, and your guitar lessons is at 12:30, right? 12:30 until 1 o'clock. And then you talked about the Young Restless at 12:30 to 1:30. You don't do that. You watch it after your guitar lesson, right? Yeah. Yeah, you watch 9 weeks, right? Yep. And then you talked about what happened on the Young and Restless to your guitar teacher. Your guitar teacher does not know that, right? So my guitar teacher is Gabe. Yeah, Gabe. That's my guitar teacher. His name is Gabe. Yep. Gabriel. Well, he pronounced Gabriel, but he's not. I call him Gabe. Yeah, that's one of my. That's my mom's friend named Judy, and Judy. So my mom's friend named Judy, and she has a son named Charlie, and Charlie's friend's name's Gabe. So yeah, that's Charlie's friend. Yeah, good friend. Yeah, from high school. Yeah, name's Gabe, and that's my guitar teacher for right now. Yeah. But he works with his buddies. Wedge. His name's Wedge, yeah. He works with him. It sounds like fridge, but it's Wedge. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. He's from the 90s, right? Yep. Yep. Okay. So being silly. You don't be so silly. Come on. Right? Oh, and you don't put your hands on your bum and shake your bum. That's being silly. That's being like a kid. Okay? Does not look nice. And don't touch yourself. Don't. You know, guys? Do you know guys have penises and you touch it? You don't touch it, that's private. I do that all the time. Touch myself. I touch my penis all the time. That's not look nice. I go do that. Yeah, I do that when I go places all the time. It's not nice. You be nice. You don't touch yourself. And I do that when I have company. I'm a cottage. Does not look nice. Oh, you don't look like that too. You don't make faces. You don't make silly faces. You didn't make one face and you're going to yawn. Like this. That looks silly. When you're trying to yawn, you yawn. You don't make that face. You don't. It looks silly. I was being silly this morning. This morning I was doing a class, my exercise class, my workout class. I was being very silly. I was making faces. I was trying to yawn, and I was by making faces. I was making yawning faces. You don't do that. In the mornings? Come on. That's not look nice. When he records something, when he records and he's making faces, that does not look nice. Okay. You're a bit so silly. Oh, you don't watch kids' movies when you are 22. That's being like a kid, right? So you watch the movie, the movies go Frozen. You don't watch that when you're 22. You don't. That's for little kids only, right? Just watch Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. Right? Mr. Bean's funny. Right? Oh, so back to school. So back to school. And when your teacher's telling you, okay, who is your bus driver in the afternoons? And then you say, what? And then they do it. Say that again. Yeah, let's repeat it. You say, Claude. Claude is my bus driver in the afternoons. And I have, let's say, and I have Maria. Maria. Maria in the mornings. Let's say that. Can you not just random names? Okay, it's being silly. Just say who is your bus driver name is. You don't pick random names. Like Joe, Fred, Frank, or Frank Heffley. This being silly. Okay, don't call people random names. Like, who is your art teacher? Like, your art teacher name is Miss Babson, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is very lazy. So, you're making a card. So at school, you're making a card. So let's say, like a get well card, and you have to put your name on this card. So you let your teachers put your name for you is lazy. Right? Just can you write your name yourself on a card? You don't let your teachers do it, you do it. Oh, silly. You don't be so silly all the time. Oh, so I'll be doing um Oh, and you don't dance like other people. Be like yourself, right? Yeah. Oh, and you don't be so serious. You 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 don't be so serious all the time. Put some fun in you. Okay? Put some fun in you. You don't be so serious all the time. Put some fun in you. Put some tons of fun in you, right? Yeah. So you you don't be so serious all the time, right? So you are at the wedding, right? You are at the wedding. At the wedding. You are at the wedding. And there's a dance party at the end, right? There's a dance party at the end. And you dance like other people, and you copy some people dance moves. Can you be like yourself? Can you dance like yourself? You don't dance like other people, be like yourself. Okay. This is my grandma's dance moves. You don't you don't dance like your grandma. Be like yourself. Right? You dance like this. Right? You don't dance like that. You dance with people. And don't be so stiff when you dance. Can you be loosey goosey, baby? Loosey goosey. Right? Let's go for it. Right? Oh, I like that song. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I like that song. Camille Cabello and Ed Sheeran. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I like that song. My grandma does not. No, it's just weird. Yeah. Oh, you don't say that. You don't say that to your grandma. That's just weird. You don't. You know, some people like can make a player, right? You know, bam, 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 bam. They play that on the radio all the time. I don't like it. I don't. Seriously. Yeah, there's way too many songs out there. There's way too many songs on the radio now. Or newer ones too. You know Elton John? Elton John? He's with Britney Spears in one song. Yeah. Pull me closer, tiny dancer. Oh yeah? You just know that's a new one. It's a newer one right now. I really like the vibe into it. The vibe. Yep. In the verses and the chorus. Yep. Pull me closer, tiny dancer. Yep. I wish they play that at my wedding. If I get married. If I get married. Yeah. If. You know, I wish my mom and my dad married. I wish my mom will marry my dad. I wish. Yes, but they meet. They meet, yeah. But I wish they get married, I wish. Yes. Yeah. I'll give them a speech. Yeah. If my mom marries my dad. If. Yes. I want to play the songs that my dad likes, and I'll play the songs that my mom likes. Yeah. But my dad he likes heavy metal and rap. And my mom likes everything. Yes. She likes the newer ones, the newer songs. Yeah. But I like the songs that my grandma does not like. Does not like. Yeah. Like Dua Lipa. I like to listen to her Dua Lipa and Camila Cabello and Doja Cat. Yeah, but my grandma does not like it. No. Yeah. My grandma likes the oldies. The music from the oldies, my grandma likes it. Yeah. So, back to this week's. They need to be so silly all the time. Oh, and that's it.